So tomorrow is the big update, huh? We've discussed a couple weeks ago when Kisame released that Itachi was coming soon as one of the new Shinden chapters that we have in the game. If you don't know, in the story mode, you can click on the purple thing and then you go to Kakashi's Shinden. That was the only one we had. I mean, we still only have that one for this period in time, but tomorrow, or at least it seems like it's tomorrow, Itachi is gonna release with the celebration. I believe so it will be, because Kakashi did release with the Final Valley units, so whatever Blazing Festival we get tomorrow, because in the event's timeline last year, today is December 10th, as you can see, December 10th of 2018, and last year in the December 14 we got Kakashi. But what's interesting is, in the update, see, like the update was the 5th, the week before was the 5th, and then in the 9th we got Very Uchiha Christmas Summon. I think they didn't drop this banner yet because of the outrage of Uchihas, but I believe so it will drop eventually. And then in the 12th, which is a week after, we got Rock Lee as an emergency mission, and 2 days later we got Kakashi and Sakura. I don't recall if Kakashi and Sakura had like an announcement or something like that, or if they dropped out of nowhere. I feel like we had like a V-jump, and that was it. We didn't have like an announcement in-game, but it wasn't with the update. It was like 2 days later. It could be with the update this time. We can never know, but fact remains that it wasn't in the same day, so even if we don't get a Dual Blazing Festival, don't worry. Because again, last year it was 2 days after, so you can never know. And also, of course, the SS rank. So I'm gonna be going over real quick the post by Songluck. Rip Songluck, he left the game. I don't blame him at all. We probably won't see anything from Blazing from him anymore. Maybe he'll come back, who knows. But he did translate, and in the news this week, I didn't actually cover this because I was waiting to the end of the week, because I thought it would be more fitting to make it like today on the Monday, but we're gonna get Itachi's guide, and the ability to play Itachi's story draws near. It probably means that it's gonna be this week, because it was like the beginning of this week that this dropped, like on Tuesday. So I'm just reading it today. Also, having login bonuses, the usual stuff, and one thing that draws my attention is also it will be easier to play Super Impacts in December. Now, what that means, they also explain, Super Impact SS rank stamina cost is scheduled to be adjusted. When I read this first, I only read this part. Super Impact SS rank stamina is going to be adjusted. I thought that they were going to increase the stamina because, in my opinion, these Super Impacts are incredible to farm because they almost very often drop the 6-star crystal, which is a huge jump. I thought they were going to increase, but good thing they're actually decreasing it. And then, please challenge the Super Impact. I could be wrong, but I think that they are doing this because Kisame was heavily boycotted. I saw so many people saying they were not going to play Kisame because it was absurd. Kisame's SS rank, for new players, I feel like if you had like an account of over 3 or 4 months, you had no issue doing it, but like, for real, new players could not do it at all, unless you use mods, of course, but I try to do it free to play only, but really, I just couldn't. I just couldn't keep up to the damage. But yeah, I did a 4 unit run though, but I wonder how much. I think they're just gonna have like half cost, honestly, because if they, like, for instance, we do have AS and SS, right? If they reduce the SS rank cost to like 30 or 40, what will be the purpose of A and S rank? Really, there's gonna be no purpose on it. So it's either gonna be one or two things. One, they're gonna cut every single number of stamina cost by half, or like by a 4 for whatever, or, which is like the worst of the hypothesis, they will cut off A and S rank and only have SS rank. Why I say it's bad? It's bad because a lot of people can't do SS rank, so they farm on S rank, and it's also bad because then it's gonna be missing a lot of pearls on it. And I know a lot of people were very upset when SS ranks stopped having the ability to have B rank, A rank, S rank, and SS rank. I personally got offended by that because it just straight up cut the B rank. And the cutting of B rank is just like cutting pearls, really. That's all that it was. So I hope they don't just cut A and S rank and then make SS rank like 40. That would be retarded, honestly. But yeah. So Itachi. Now, what could Itachi? What version of Itachi could be? Now these are all the Itachis. We do have 1, 2 Itachis that don't have Akatsuki clothes. We do have 1, 2, 3 Itachis with Akatsuki clothes. This Itachi was supposed to be the Itachi who fought Sasuke. So you can also put him in the category of the one that doesn't have the Akatsuki clothes if you want to. You can put in both. And then we have 1 Edo Itachi, and we have 1 Anbu Itachi. It's very easy to believe that it's gonna be Anbu Itachi, because the other unit is Anbu Kakashi. Like, straight up, like, the other unit is Anbu Kakashi, and it says that the ability plays Itachi's story draws near. It wouldn't be Edo. Really, because Edo Itachi doesn't have like a story or something. It's just Edo Itachi. And really, I don't think it would be the Akatsuki one. First, because we just got one. Maybe 2 if you also want to count this one, but it's gonna be Anbu Itachi. Really cool because I like Anbu Itachi. I think that because he's just a I mean, we also have this one, right? We have 2 Anbu Itachis actually. But this one is so old, man. This one is a Blazing Bash one, and I personally I ain't much of a fan of of Blazing Bash units because I'm a PvE player, so I ain't that big of a fan of Blazing Bash units. So very good to see a representation of Anbu Itachi being as a free-to-play unit, so we can use in regular matches and in regular PvE matches. And Kakashi, right? We did have an Anbu Kakashi already, so it's not like having an Anbu Itachi would actually be that big of a deal, because am I retarded? Didn't we have an Anbu Kakashi? Man, I'm stupid. I thought we already had an Anbu Itachi. Okay. But we do have 3 kid Kakashis. Because Kakashi, when he was in Anbu, he was also a kid. But I'm stupid, I'm sorry. Well, like, I was so convinced we already had an Anbu Kakashi before we had this one. Wow, that was dumb. But I was gonna say, Anbu Kakashi is a good unit, so I expect Itachi to also be a good unit. Just like Kakashi. Kakashi, if you don't know, don't sleep on Kakashi. I don't see people talk about him too often. I use him personally on heart objectives because he has a reduced heart element by 25%, and Yogi told me this, Yogi from Yogi VGJ, his channel. If you put a Kakashi as a buddy and a Kakashi as a lead, you can have a 55% damage reduction towards heart. So you basically take him neutral. So very, very nice right there. And also, if you also want, you can have, if you do have Utakata, you can do the same. Just put Utakata behind Kakashi, and he'll have the 30 plus the, is it 15 from Utakata? I'm not sure. Let me just check real quick. But yeah, Kakashi is a very good unit, so I can't expect Itachi to not be 20. I can't expect Itachi not to be a good unit. That is it. If tomorrow we don't have the Dual Blazing Festival, don't worry, it'll probably come soon, like 2 days or 3 days later. I wonder about the very Uchiha Christmas summon though, if we are actually gonna get them. Thank you guys for watching, and please fucking subscribe.